for example, he is having some other proposals. Okay, if possible, try to understand what are the proposals they have, if possible. Okay, if not, okay, you are trying to negotiate, finalize your rate for them. Okay, when you are selling or finalizing this, you calculate what are the benefits he is going to get when they are using National Limited Lift. There are some unique selling points which other competitors may not have, which you will be having. So that points, you highlight that points. You know, always, whenever they are selling someone, they will be having some USPs, which is unique selling points. If you are not having any unique selling points, create one. Suppose imagine that now this one is alcohol. Now this is the tissue. Okay. This is the tissue box, right? Why you purchase this alcohol?
Good quality. What is
Price?
price?
Okay. Very simple. So we come to two terms. Good quality, less price. This is what people are buying. It's a common sense.
Sometimes works, trademark.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes trademark. It's a brand name.
In this case, especially,
It is true. It's a clear cut, right? Quality is good, price is less. So now, one thing we are learning here, when we have a better quality and the price is less, definitely they will have to come. You know, always when you have to think how we cannot be neglected. You understand? How this cannot be neglected. So you take all the positive points and make in front of him. That is your skill. You think for a while before you go for negotiation. Always, let me tell you. Always, before going for any meeting, any negotiations, prepare yourself. Don't go blindly. Prepare yourself. During the meeting, don't go blank. You take the price. How many years they are using the lift? Before, what is the previous lift they are using, and what is their experience? Okay. Now, what is their requirements? Maybe other competitors, how many competitors they are using, or they might have gone for price. So how I can, sell with our unique selling points, so that whatever he has raising the question, you have the answer. Second thing is, when I said preparation of a meeting, go for the negotiation. Okay. Always think from his mind, buyer's mind, what are the queries or questions he will raise. You understand? When you are prepared, now we are going to say, negotiate purpose. When in the point of negotiation, what are the questions or doubts he will raise? So you have to think from his mind, his point of view. So that, okay, if he is raising this question, you have the answer for this. Okay, how many years you are in this field? Okay, you have this. How many experience, wherever this brand is installed, you have the answer. Go with all the testimonies. Other thing is, okay, you use the testimony of other users of this lift. Now, how many lifts you have installed? Right? You have installed so many. The thing is, okay, everybody is happy with your installation and the service maintenance, fine. But get one or two certificates, testimony from the client stating that I am using this so-and-so National Limited lift for so many years, which I am very much happy for using this lift, and I highly recommend this for anybody else to use this. This will solve, maybe 90% of your question. Instead of going and selling it, you just show this letter. What will happen? What do you think will happen?
Report from the client, previous client.
This is like, okay, you are going for buying a shirt. Okay? You don't know which one to choose. But your friend is telling that, already used friend is telling that, go for this brand. Which shirt you use? Which one? Martin. Is it the preferred brand for you? Okay. Now somebody else is telling that, okay, Martin brand I am using it. It is best quality and price wise good for this. So you will believe the salesman who is selling Martin or the friend already used.
Now 90% of the inquiries we are receiving is by reference.
Right?
By reference.
By reference. Okay, very good. Okay.
90% of the claim because the reference is very good. No need to we will discuss more than the normal people because everything we take going from the previous maybe friend itself. Only thing for the price only they are taking. That time they demanding price.
Okay.
That is different because of 5,000, 10,000. Because of this one, 2 projects are holding. Because only the 5,000, 6,000 is different, not more.
Okay. When you are coming to the final closing deal 5,000, 6,000, okay, you see, you analyze the client. What are the future benefits you will be getting from this particular client? You are, okay. When you are negotiate stage, you understand the client and then analyze whether he is using us first time or it is already a client you are negotiating. If already a client, there is not much negotiation because already they are, knowing your services. But if it's a new client, you see whether it is good one, whether it is future beneficial one. Because always when you are taking a new client, you will have to think, okay, even if you are losing some money, whether we can that loss of money, you will get some other benefits from it. So you balance that. So accordingly you negotiate and finalize. When you are finalizing again, okay, depending on the situation, don't prolong for quite long negotiation. You go with all the data, that is important now. When you going for the meeting, the cost, everything you should be, fingertips. Go for the meeting, you negotiate and finalize one shot. Don't give for chance.
To ask for.
Yeah, to ask further. So the negotiation is done, you finalized, okay, and you agree on that. You agree in writing or agree in something, immediately you confirm. Don't give, time is one factor. Okay? So these are all the thoughts which I can share with you. If anybody else has some other thoughts on the same subject, please feel free.